to call in. Well, we've had beautiful weather here, but the South can't really say the same, right?
Yeah, I used to work there. Austin and San Antonio had a lot of rain, 3 to 5 inches of it came down. And it was not a good night. They had 3 tornadoes just west of San Antonio, and a lot of people there just barely escaped with their lives. Take a look. Devastation in Devine, Texas after a tornado rips through this suburb of San Antonio.
Large blanket of wind and rain, so it was just this giant white blanket going by, and then you just see the spinning of metal and the roofs.
In the Fort Worth area, high winds tossed this 18-wheeler like a child's toy and stripped this strip mall of its facade.
The wind, you know, like everybody says, sounds like a tornado or a train coming, and then within a second, the whole entire front of the building just collapsed right in front of us.
There have been close to 250 tornadoes this year, which is twice the normal number. Why so many? They are fueled in part by the unusual heat wave affecting most of the country. There have been more than 1,000 high temperature records broken in just the past week. Why so much heat? Take a look at the jet stream. It's been bringing cold air to the west and tropical air to the Midwest and east, allowing golfers to come out of hibernation in Minnesota.
It's wonderful. You can't beat it for this time of year.
While residents in Arizona enjoy sledding. All of these clashes of hot and cold air are also fueling severe thunderstorms in parts of Texas and Oklahoma where droughts have been prevalent. Flash flooding is now making roads impassable. A wild weather ride last night for Austin and San Antonio, and now that front has pushed east all the way into New Orleans and up to Little Rock, Arkansas. And that whole thing's going to push east into some very, very warm temperatures with cold air behind. And that's kind of the thing we had this weekend. A tornado did touch down in Tranquility in western Fresno County, but most, we do well here. We just don't have that huge clash between, all that humid, moist air and the cold air. So we get this instead, okay? We get the mountains and the snow. This is from the Giant Forest webcam at Kings Canyon. So that's a beautiful shot from today. And more nice weather is on the way as high pressure dominates our weather. And we warm up into the upper 70s starting tomorrow. Some places could hit 80, and all those clouds just bank into the high and they just kind of dissolve. However, there's another one, another cold blast coming through. This is arriving on Saturday night into Sunday. It'll change most of the weekend weather and give us more snow in the mountains, which we need. The March miracle that we hope for is happening. Isn't that great? So spring still for this week. It's the first day of it today. Upper 70s are on the way, and then the rain's going to return late Saturday night into Sunday. High today, 66. The average is 69. Not bad. It was a little crisp this morning. We did drop below 40, but all locations should be above 40 for the most part on the valley floor into your tomorrow morning. Mid-60s, upper 60s for highs today. Not a big surprise here. A little cooler than average. 73 in Palm Springs, and Fraser Park got to 62, 63 at Porterville, and 65 up at the lake. 65 now still in Bakersfield, Windsor, Northwest at 10. It was very nice today. Warming up, all these numbers by this time tomorrow will be maybe 10 degrees warmer. So Tehachapi's on the way for a nice day tomorrow too. Northwest winds 10, 15 miles per hour, not that strong and not that gusty. Here's your forecast. Get ready for a nice day if you're traveling. San Francisco goes to 64, 73 Fresno, 65 Yosemite with all that fresh snow, 68 Santa Barbara, 63 Pismo Beach. Low to mid-70s in the Southland, 86 in Palm Springs. That's pool weather. 68 in San Diego. For us, what a difference tomorrow. Low to mid-70s, upper 70s in some locations, a light northwest wind. And in the mountains, not bad. 64 for Tehachapi, 74 Lake Isabella. Northwest winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then the deserts warm up. How about almost 80 in Ridgecrest? Northwest winds at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Tonight's overnight low 44. Clear, not as cold. And tomorrow, sunny, not as cool. 78 will be the high. Very nice weather. Air quality is darn good. That's nice to report. 7-day forecast gives us the rain late Saturday night, but really shows up Sunday into Monday of next week. So spring has a bounce. It kind of warms up, and then it cools off, and it warms up, and it cools off. And we're going to get more snow and more rain, which we need. We're still behind schedule, but it's better than when we started the month. The start of this month was awful.
Yes.
Now we're doing well.
Great. Thanks.